Kev G with a weather overview. How you doing out there, everybody? These are tonight's expected low temperatures across the region. You could see 60s for the city, 50s in the far outlying areas, but I think that's different tomorrow night. I think that it's a very, well, not very, but I think it's a chilly night across the region because the winds will be elevated and temperatures will be about 10 degrees lower across the board. So after that frontal passage goes through tomorrow, pretty much dry, the winds pick up and we get a chilly night across the region. And then Friday, our temperatures are no better than about 70 degrees and clouds build in for late in the day. So that's basically where we're going, and we are going to get the remnants of what is turning out to be a historically bad tropical cyclone, Harvey. It's going to be a very diminished form across the region. I think the biggest hazard that the remnants of Harvey is going to bring us is urban and poor drainage flooding on Saturday night into Sunday, which pales in comparison to the destruction, devastation, and heartbreak that it's bringing down along the Texas and Louisiana coast especially, and points north even as we go along. So we'll take a look at it. We'll go to the Tropical Tidbits page, and there you notice two things. You notice that this is the weather map for tomorrow morning. You notice that the system that is formerly known as Harvey is still sitting over a lot of the affected area, which is truly a sad situation, but it begins to pull away. Now for our area, we have a cold frontal passage that comes through, and it doesn't come through with much fanfare. There could be an isolated shower or storm in the afternoon, but I think most places remain dry. What happens, though, after that frontal passage goes through is that you're going to notice tomorrow afternoon the winds are going to pick up, and temperatures are going to fall. So instead of being near 60 tonight in the city, we're probably near 50 tomorrow night in the city, and the winds are going to be a little bit on the breezy side. Now, as we go into Friday, not much going on. You're going to notice that the winds are from the north. Temperatures are going to be near 70 all day long, which is well below normal for this time of year. And here we go with the remnants of Harvey moving their way up through the Appalachians and on into the eastern two-thirds of the United States. Now, this stubborn high pressure is going to hang on so that most of Saturday is pretty much dry. I mean, we're going to see an increase of clouds. Obviously, it could be an overcast day. It should be an overcast day. But then by Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, rain does start to move in, probably after 4 or 5 o'clock, starting from south and spreading its way north. And it'll continue through the overnight period. We should get about an inch of rain out of this system, half inch to an inch of rain before it pulls away. But this is by, if we stop it here, this is by Sunday afternoon. So while areas to the north may still be raining across the Hudson Valley and into New England, a lot of the coastal areas might be starting to clear out, albeit with leftover clouds and temperatures still struggling into the lower to mid-70s. After that goes by, we're pretty high and dry for a couple of days, but then we have to watch this frontal boundary that comes in from the west on Wednesday. And that might have a little bit more moisture to deal with from the Gulf states. So I think that, Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, we could be looking at moderate to heavy rain with that frontal passage coming through. This is Weather Underground. It shows you the temperatures quite nicely here. A gem of a day tomorrow, I think, aside from an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Friday, we cloud up late with temperatures near 70. Saturday's overcast with rain developing after about 4 or 5 o'clock. Sunday, early morning rain. Monday, Tuesday look fine, and then we'll have to see about that frontal passage for Wednesday with possibly some extra Gulf moisture being thrown into the mix as we go along.